Hello, gorgeous Pisces. Hope that you're lovely and well, and welcome to your love horoscope for February 2019. My name is Bella, and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic. This is for you, and most people know that I am a psychic. I'm not a tarot reader, so I work with the help of my spirit guides. And most of you know I like to jump right in there. But if you do like to know more about me and my services, the links are just down below. And I love if you subscribe. I can't speak. Subscribe and what's the other thing? Comment. I love to hear from you all. When you do about 12 of these, you get tongue-tied, dear Pisces, and that was me fluffing right from the get-go. But most of you know I only ever do these in one take. What I have to say for Pisces this month, it's really good. Like, it's a really good month for you romantically. If you're single, get ready to mingle. Get ready for things going right. If you're single, and I'll just focus on that very quickly because it's a very easy thing, from the second week you seem to get somebody offering you exclusiveness. So get dating, Pisceans, because it feels like you meet somebody who offers you an exclusive relationship that can manifest and turn into something a little bit better. So please do keep an ear and eye out for that. Particularly water signs. Also, so you'll be matching. For everybody else who is in a relationship, or perhaps has a dynamic with somebody, whether you've got a love interest basically overall, it's still good. I just get here that you're going to feel deeply appreciated by somebody that you have a romantic tie to, and it just flows so nicely. I think there's only one or two teeny tiny little things at the end of the month, but even then they're so tiny, I'm just picking. Overall it goes like this. So first week I get here that you and your significant other, the person you have interest in, you're really putting hard work into each other. And I've been noticing, because January was such an independent month, that a lot of people have either come apart, or it's just been a bit slow, or there's not been that much interaction with you and your significant other or the person you want to be with. Changes right from the get-go for Pisceans. Straight away I get you both putting in the work, talking about options, about how you go forward. So some of you are really making some decisions, or the other person in your life is making a decision about how they're going forward with you, and you really start to sow the seeds with things. This month is so beautiful a little bit for Pisceans this month, because I get announcements. I get it's the start of many things. So it depends on what stage you are with the person that you're with. These announcements in the first and second week are like this. They're either an engagement, particularly for some Pisceans on Valentine's Day, watch for that. Some of it's about planning a family. Some of it's about planning to move in. Some of it's about planning a holiday, planning to be exclusive. There is an offer. I get appreciation. I get gifts for some of you that show somebody's appreciation of you being in their life, you enriching their life, and it goes both ways. I get here, particularly for those of you where the commitments or the offerings are as big as engagements or even weddings, a sense of wanting to tell the world that you're in a really good place. And I say for some of you, that's exactly what you're going to do. You'll be telling your friends, your family, announcing it on Facebook. You are just going to be happy, feeling reconnected. That the beauty of what you learn, Pisceans, is that even if you sort of semi came apart from somebody, oh boy, you got back together really easy without it being a problem, and that teaches you that you can have time out and time apart, or you can kind of do your own thing, but you're still very much, the love is still there. It's a bit like, sometimes we have those friendships or people in our family that perhaps we don't speak to for a long time, but then when you do, it's like no time went by at all. It's the same thing, Pisceans. It's great stuff. But what's most lovely to feel is all this deep appreciation. It's really lovely. As we get into the third week, it's weird because my guides are saying wishes coming true. You feel like, you feel like you're on fire. You feel like everything is going well. When you sit down and feel content about your life, you're just like, yep, romantically, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. And the tiny thing that I want to pick on is perhaps maybe some Pisceans, not all of you, but some Pisceans may just pause for a moment and go, this is feeling a little bit too good to be true. Like, it feels so good that you might want to sow a little seed of doubt, maybe get a little bit paranoid, maybe get a little bit anxious, but it definitely crosses some of your minds to the point where some of you have conversations where you're just like, this feels so good, can I trust it? Something's going to go wrong. Sometimes we've all been in those places where if everything is going so right, you're just like, I feel so happy, what's going to burst a bubble? Nothing, not in this month, all right? So that tiny little thing that I'm pointing out that happens with some of you, which you'd only be doing it to yourself. You might give yourself a day or two of feeling like you're searching for problems when there isn't one. There's no need. You are genuinely as happy as it is being appeared this month. Reunions or getting back togethers, or just if you've just siloed in your relationship a little bit, it's good. It's been shown that you're both in other areas of life in a really good place, which just underpins the stability, because often if we've got problems elsewhere, that can filter into relationships, but it feels like even those parts are going well, which then just helps the momentum. And that's probably why you're sitting and thinking, my life feels pretty sorted right now. Is this too good to be true? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. So enjoy this. There are plenty of other times in our life when we can be really upset. There's no need for you to worry or manifest anything difficult in your life when there isn't. All right. Deal with those challenges when they happen. I think also as well, you may in the last week, because again, things are still going very, very well. Sorry, my guys just showed me something else. I'll bring it up in a minute. But I get that other people may be a little bit jealous, envious. It's strange because I even get some people not wanting to invite you and the other person around because they don't want to see your happiness. It's little things like that. Again, don't let it bother you. But the thing that I just laughed about was that for some Pisceans, you have another love interest who is kind of hating on you being happy at this moment in time, and sort of, it's very sneakily, however they're trying to do it in the last week, trying to make their presence known, or try to kind of say, what about me? We could be good like that. They seem to, it's hard to explain this one because I don't think they're going to do this directly. I think that they're going to be quite slightly passive aggressive in how they try to get in there, or maybe even sour the waters in your mind. You have another admirer, but I don't think they're right for you because the way that their thought processes are just not right, basically. But do be aware of that in the last week, that you have another admirer who, sorry, from the outside, looks not too happy that you're happy. This could be an ex, by the way, for some people, that you may have an ex who's just like disgruntled that you've moved on, and you appear to be very happy to the point that you're planning weddings or babies or moving in. Because remember, earlier in the month I said you'd be announcing it because you're very, very happy. Really, even their energy doesn't seem to stop the thunder of happiness that seems to be coming into your realm this month, dear Pisceans. And I only tell you these things so you're aware of it. So particularly when you have that tiny little moment of doubt, that you don't let people try to build on that, because you really have nothing to worry about in this month at all. I'll tell you if it was. So appreciate it. Appreciate what's coming to you. Appreciate what you give out. And it seems to build and flow, which is how the law of attraction works in particular. When we're grateful or we're appreciative, the universe just chucks us more stuff to be appreciative for. And this, my dear Pisceans, seems to be your love month entirely, which can only be a good thing. And I know for some Pisceans it will be your birthday also in this month too, so yay. Do enjoy. That's the one thing I can say to you all. Anyway, I'm a little bit jealous. Have an amazing month, dear Pisceans, and I will see you again next month. Take care.